Hey, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising Aquarius for January 1st through the 15th, 2019. First reading of the new year. You can find me on Instagram at Bitch in a Hurry or at bitchinahurry.com. Everything is in the description below. I am going to continue my sale because, thank you all, the response was so good to my 25% additional off on all the readings. I was going to keep it just till the end of 2018, but I've just gotten to do a lot of readings, I think because it was just the right fit for people at this time. So I've decided to keep it for an extra week. So it will be up through January 7th. The code is HH2018, and that's on the website. You can see it all there. It's very easy. And everything is an additional 25% off. So I've had a great time getting to know all you guys, and I hope there will be more. I have a feeling there will be. So I'm pretty much caught up, almost caught up with personal readings right now. So that means I will be available, which is awesome. So let's get started. Aquarius, for us, air signs, I'm an Aquarius. Emotional stuff is a lot. There has been some sort of rush of emotion that you've been dealing with lately. The night is it's a rush of emotion. It can be a rash decision. It can be like an overtaking feeling. Whatever it is, it's been, I think it's just been overwhelming. That's the word I want to use. There has been an overwhelming amount of emotion lately, and for the air signs, that's tough. We process things objectively. We like things in black and white, just the facts. I don't necessarily always need all of the feels, and this is all the feels. And it's set us a little off kilter. Here you have the Five of Pentacles. You may be at a point where you're like examining a lot of different things in your life and not understanding what in the heck is going on. And if you look, this person is very self-focused. They're like, head down. And if they would just open their eyes, there's a beautiful array up here of pentacles, and there's a beautiful garden and a little bird or butterfly. Everything is right available to them. They're just not seeing it. And I said this to somebody else. Sometimes we don't see the forest for the trees. This person is, and you can see here, so depressed, so self-focused, and so like, oh my gosh, this terrible thing. I think they're perseverating over whatever this rush of emotion was, and they're having a really hard time moving forward with it. What this says to me is in this first 2 weeks, it's time to sort this all out. You have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is about taking a little bit of a break, a little time to rest and evaluate, to determine what is going on, how you're going to move forward. It is for the Aquarian, the white flag of, okay, I'm going to take a minute, I'm surrender, I'm going to take a minute and evaluate this. It's objectivity, it's safety in objective thought. I'm going to put this emotion stuff aside and look at this objectively and determine what is the most important thing for everyone to move forward, especially in this beginning of 2019. And then the last card we have here on top is the Lover's card. And this says whatever this is very, very personal. It's something that makes you feel whole when it's working, and when it's not working, it makes you feel not so whole. And of course, with that five in there, everybody knows that Five of Pentacles is just, very self-focused. I don't want to say a pity party. It's not really a pity party. It's just more like, almost like you're running things over and over in your mind and nothing is working. Like you can't work it out and you don't know why. I think that's more what it is. We have some clarifying cards here, and these are really interesting. You have to excuse me. I have a little bit of a cold, and I'm trying to, my voice isn't quite right, and it's a little hard for me to breathe, so I'm not trying to, sigh and be dramatic. Okay, we have the Sun as a clarifying card, which says there's a brand new day coming. Yes, there was this whoosh of emotion and all of this upheaval and whatever, but, you're going to take this time with this Four of Swords. You're going to take this time away that you need to take, and you're going to be like, okay, I've dealt with this. I see the perspective. I'm good all around, and I think this is you. Like, no one's going to give you this brand new day. You're going to take this brand new day. Like, this is how I'm going to live my life. This is how I'm going to conduct myself, and whoever can't be on that page is just going to kind of not be there, but that doesn't really matter to you. You are going to seize this brand new day. This brand new day is not going to just happen to you. Now, you have one of my favorite cards, the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is the most intuitive card in the whole deck. This says you know deep down what you need to do. You know exactly how you need to how you need to conduct yourself, how you need to set the parameters for what will and will not work for you. You know deep down what your compass will be. Like, you already know all of the things that you need to rectify whatever is going on and to move forward in this brand new day. You have everything at your disposal. You intuitively, you already know how this is all going to play out and how everything is going to come together. And the last card we have for clarifying for you guys, this reading has been very fast, is the Empress. And I'm not saying everybody here is about to get pregnant, which does happen. But this is something, and this came up for someone else too, where while you're working on this, I think it's unavoidable that it's noticeable. Just like when, you're pregnant like this, you can't really hide it. It's right out there. But there is something that through this work, you're going to be able to give something beautiful to the world through whatever you're working out with all of this, with this rush of emotion and, the Five of Pentacles, I want to even say like depression, whatever it is though. And then when you choose to have that brand new day and you choose to like follow your intuition and do all the things you need to do, that's you kind of birthing the new you. And I really think that, and in 2019, whatever all this stuff was, you're not going to take it with you. You're ready to just go, okay, that was that. I'm not interested in that. You're going to deal with it however you're going to deal with it. But I feel like this clarifier card is really important, that this is about you starting to do things your way. A brand new day, brand new way of doing things. You're no longer going to accept the things you accepted in the past. And you're no longer going to do the same old things that you always did and get the same old results that you always got. So I don't know what that's about. If you know, please tell me. But I do think that, with this High Priestess as well, and with the Empress too, because mothers have a certain way that they do things, and they don't really go back on that. Like how they raise their children, that's how they do things. And as far as this brand new day goes, that's what I'm saying, is that I think you're going to be the determining factor in how this goes, and no one else gets a say. This is all about you. No rash flood of emotion, no rash decisions. No one else's flood of emotion is going to determine how you structure this brand new life, brand new day that you want. You want something different for yourself. And as you bring this to fruition, just like a mother that you can't tell her how to parent her child, the same thing. No one is going to be telling you how to do this and how to navigate this, and you aren't interested because you have all of your own intuition to guide you anyways. So that's a little heavy. Please let me know what this means to you. I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you soon.